When we are in a problematic situation, our natural instinct is to try to find the fastest way to get out of this problem. If this is your career, when you're trying to get out but you don't know what you have in the first place, that's why we tend to look left or right. Let's say we saw Susie made it to success by being an accountant. Then all of a sudden you want to be an accountant like her. Or you saw Nancy who was selling her t-shirt business. All of a sudden you want to start selling t-shirt business without understanding what you're good at on the first place. I'm sure you've heard this statement like we're all born with a natural gift. We are all special in some way, right? We all have this gift and talent. But the thing is, when we don't know what we have, so we just tend to assume whatever we're good at, that's my gift. Well, now I want to show you a Chinese metaphysics system that can pinpoint, that can show you exactly what your gifts are. Now remember the statement that we are born with a special gift. Catch that word, born. Now their system is based on the date that you were born. Let's say we have Judy that's born in the year 2000, March 10 at 3 p.m. Now this is the Chinese version. Now when it's written like this, as you can see, it's not just the date. It's really a completely different ball game because all of these characters will interact to each other and it will describe and pinpoint what your gifts are. Now let me show you. And since we have these 4 columns, like you can take a look on the far right, the first column, this is the year column. So instead of writing the year 2000, the year that she was born, we write it as metal dragon. Now, all the description in this box, okay, in this column, it will describe how she is when she's out about with her friends. Pretty much this is the first impression of her. So this is her social skills. In business term, this is her networking skills. Now let's go to the second column, which is the month. Instead of writing March, we write it as Earth Rabbit. Now specifically the definition or all the description that's available for the second column, it will describe how her problem solving skills. This is how she is when she's at work or at school. Okay, now if we put this in business terms, it's her money maker machine. Okay. Now let's go to the third column. Instead of writing the 10th, the way they write it is the fire rabbit. Now all the description in here, it will describe her main character. Now let's take a look on the first column, which is the time that she was born, in the 3 p.m. Instead of writing 3 p.m., we write it as the earth monkey. Now all the description in this column, it will describe her dream, her aspiration. Okay. So now in business terms, we consider this investment style. So once we have the summary of who Judy is when she's out with her friends, her working style, and what is she really all about, it's so much easier to work with her or even to support her in her terms that would really benefit her. Okay. Well, that's the reason why I feel it's important for me to share this system, to share this knowledge to the world. That way you can make a well-informed decision. So you're not guessing anymore, because guessing could be fun. When you're playing games, when you're in the casino, it could be fun. But when you're guessing to support someone or to yourself, it's going to be frustrating for your surrounding and especially for yourself. Continue on the next video. We're going to talk about how to identify your money maker machine. Let's go.